Hey guys, welcome back to CISO Labor Projects YouTube channel. We welcome you. Thank you for watching. I know that many people are actually worried. They're worried sick about coronavirus and how it's going to affect their businesses and how it's going to affect, job seekers. We know now, as we speak right now in South Africa, unemployment rate is sitting at a very, very high rate. And there's a lot of people that are unemployed and there's a lot of people that are actually looking for jobs. I mean, we actually also have an understanding that the coronavirus obviously will have an impact on the economy and some companies will retrench and, some people might lose their jobs. But then not forgetting the fact that, this virus also comes with opportunities for other industries and other companies in other sectors. I mean, sectors such as pharmaceuticals where, companies, as we know now in most, pharmacies, things like sanitizers, things like, masks, things like latex gloves, they actually are finished and they don't have stock. So certainly companies like that in those fields, they will be looking to actually increase their production, and to increase production, you need to actually hire more people. So now, I mean, a lot of people might be worried to say that, there's no jobs now and there's high employment. And further to that, companies might also have a problem to say that how are we going to get people? How are we going to interview people? So you shouldn't actually worry yourself about that now, because thanks to technology now, we for fourth industrial revolution, that in recruitment now there's so many products, digital products that one can use to actually find the right person for the job. I mean, things like, you have things like Skype, you have things like, WhatsApp video calls where you can actually interview people. I mean, like I always say, it's actually a thing of the past where people would have to bring CVs, by hand into your workplace to actually apply for a job. And now it's actually riskier to have a CV brought into your office, or maybe you as a candidate submitting a CV by hand to a company. So hence it's more important that we all get into the, this thing of using internet, and also, ensuring that whatever internet provider that we're using, there's people that will go to internet cafes to actually write CVs and send CVs. I think now it's about time that you actually protect yourself when you go and do your CVs in the internet cafes. Fortunately, the people that have laptops and internet from their houses, they can just type their CVs and apply for these jobs that will be available. I mean, from where I'm sitting, I've from research actually, I've realized that companies like Amazon, online stores, they also actually hiring more people, so that when people buy online, people that are scared to go and buy in the stores, they actually get serviced better. So they are increasing their workforce. So I'm quite sure that even us here in South Africa, there will be companies that will be looking to increase their workforce in order to, service the demand that we will have on other items that are highly required and needed by the people. And therefore, there will be job opportunities. So my encouragement and my advice to you guys, mostly job seekers, is to actually use the internet to apply for these jobs. And also, when you have an interview, make sure that, if you're going for a contact interview, ensure that it is actually necessary. Rather ask the employer whether it's necessary for you to be there, or maybe an interview can be done through, other video mediums, online, such as, like I said, Facebook, Skype, Twitter, and MySpace, and other online platforms that are available. So that's my advice for the job seekers. So if it's not necessary for you to be there, then rather you use your internet and then you actually do your interview online, or even telephonically. I mean, telephonic interviews are still quite used in South Africa. So that's one thing that I'd actually like to encourage the job seekers to do. So when it comes to employers, I mean, employers can also do the same. I think it's time now. It's actually the right time for employers to start applying the fourth industrial revolution and this technology in order to actually push, the business forward, because the economy is not going to be stagnant and wait for coronavirus to end. Surely, there will be, like I said, there will be goods that are actually required and needed by the people to be safe and also to be fed and to be clothed. So those industries, they're not going to go anywhere. So we shouldn't be afraid of that. And those industries, they're actually supporting other industries, and surely there will be jobs. And employers, don't be afraid of interviewing people. You can use your online portals. I mean, these things are free to use. These things are free to use. You can actually just download yourself one of these apps and then start doing your interviews with the people that you need. And if you need a contact interview, ensure that you actually follow the guidelines that have been given by the president, in that you have sanitizers, or people wash their hands before they enter your workplace, and you're having your dust masks and things like that. So I think it's not yet doom and gloom, and I think we can actually survive this. And while we're pushing our hustle and pushing our business and growing our businesses. So let's not allow fear to actually stop us from moving forward and building our economy, building our businesses and growing our businesses. So all the best, guys. Let's keep safe and let's take this seriously. Cheers.